Hello everyone, what's up? Prince15 here with another video review. Today I'm reviewing Transformers Robots in Disguise Warrior Class Decepticon Fracture. And here we have him, but first we'll take a look at his very broken box. So here we got Fracture from Robots in Disguise. As you can see, Transformers along the side. You got his V mode here, you got another view of Fracture, and on the back you got Fracture in a pose in both modes. And then you have the instructions on how to transform them right here, because they don't make paper instructions anymore. It's just on the back, because there is only 11 steps. And then you can scan the little thing on the little symbol on the toy and get them in the game. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. And of course you can also buy these things on the bottom. So that's pretty much it. If I can get it to sit straight. There we go. So here we have Fracture. Basically the coolest design from all of Robots in Disguise. Now in its second season on Cartoon Network. The toys for this line haven't really been that intriguing to me. I got Steel Jaw because I liked the character in Robots in Disguise. I thought it was one of the coolest designs on the show. But that toy was really so I was a bit disappointed with that. I was going to get Sideswipe, but then I saw that all the Sideswipe toys had a weird arm problem, to where the arms didn't plug in correctly, and so they sagged a bit. So that stopped me from getting Sideswipe. So but then I heard they were coming out with a Fracture toy, and Fracture, probably the coolest Decepticon design on the show. So I was really hoping they were going to make a Warrior Class Fracture, and they finally did. And this is definitely a really good quality toy. There's not fiddly parts. It transforms correctly and everything. This is probably one of the best toys out of the Robots in Disguise line that I've seen. Only second one that I've gotten, but still. So just kind of do a little 360 here. If I had one complaint, is that the legs are kind of hollow, but otherwise he's really, he just looks really great. This is a perfect representation of how he looks in the show, except for maybe him being the wrong shade of purple, because the purple on the box is a little more purpley than this. This is a little more subdued, but that's a very, very, very minor complaint. So part of the transformation, but he does have articulated elbows. You can't really move his hands too much because that's part of the transformation, but those do move somewhat. There we go. So it kind of snaps in place there. Knees are kind of high up, so you got some high knees. And then the head does not go a full 360 because of his little wheel backpack there. So that's that. Let's take a quick look at his weapon that he comes with. It's some sort of laser rifle thing. And on the package it shows that these little red dots are colored in, but given how Hasbro's been in the last couple of years, I didn't think these would actually be colored in. So it was a very nice surprise when I got this out of the box and I saw that, these little holes are actually colored in red like they should be. So that, like it shows in the box, so that was a very nice surprise. For vehicle mode transport, it does kind of fold up like such. And then there are several different ways for him to hold it. He can hold it here, or here, or here. So to demonstrate that, he can hold it right here. It looks silly. I don't know why you'd want him to hold it there, but you can hold it there. He can hold it right here like an actual gun. This looks better. Or if you just kind of want him to hold it like he's not ready to fire it, then there you got the handhold there. And that's how I have him displayed with it. Let's have him holding it there. So let's get to transformation. So to transform Fracture, the first thing you're going to want to do is flip up his feet. And then there's a tab here for these to lock in. this wheel sticks out, and then you can flip it around. And if that might be upside down, if it is, it's an easy correction. So you take this back part here, and then that starts this whole kind of flip procedure here, as you can see. And then these just slide in as such. Maybe. There we go. Then you just take the legs and bring them back, and then there's little notches right there that then click into the feet. If I can, you know what, I think I attached the legs to each other too soon. Let's try this. Oh, well, first of all, this needs to go up a bit more. There we go. There we go. Now everything should click in better. Ah, come here. That goes in there. That'll slide right in there. And then actually, so you could have the legs already connected, and then those will just click in. Easy peasy, like such. Maybe. Grr. There we go. And then take these hands, fold them in, and then these just kind of slide in under here, and then you got Fracture in his bike mode. And then you can just take his little gun here, set him down. Oh, we'll use the kickstand. There we go. Take his gun, fold it, and then you got a couple different ports to put it on. You got this one right here, and I just lied. I think that's actually the only port. Yeah. Alright, so here we have Fracture in his bike mode. It's a really nice bike mode. This is probably one of the best motorcycle Transformers I've seen, because I've got RC from the '07 movie. She's okay. Her transformation's a bit tricky, but other than Fracture, she probably pulls it off the best. Then there's Prowl from Transformers Animated. Yeah, I still don't really understand how to transform him correctly. The animated toys were a tad complicated, especially Bumblebee and Prowl. Especially if you didn't have the instructions. Like I didn't have instructions because how did I get Prowl? That's right. I traded a Bionicle for Prowl from one of my friends. He got a Bionicle, I got Prowl from Animated. That's how that turned out. So, so out of those two that I have, Fracture is definitely the top out of the three. He just really pulls off this look really, really well. When it's not very big. I mean, he does roll. Just I've got base plates down, so he won't roll very well on this. But so. Yeah, that's Fracture. So what do I think? Well, I really like him. As I said, Steeljaw kind of disappointed me a bit. Some of the other toys that I've seen other reviews of, they've kind of disappointed me a bit as well. It's not the simplified transformation that's a problem to me. It's just that some of these have had problems that even if they weren't simple, even if they didn't have simple transformation, I think they still wouldn't be that great. Like Bumblebee and Steeljaw don't have heel spurs, so you know they have a problem standing. They could have had complicated transformations and still not ended up with heel spurs, and then they would have still had trouble standing. So yeah, that's a problem. Actually, I will say, I'll take back my comment from a second ago. I will say, actually, I think the simplified transformation on Steeljaw does hurt him, but pretty much him alone. Everyone else, their transformations look fine, and they function properly. It's just that I haven't, no, just the small little problems I've had and stuff haven't made it interesting to me. But Fracture, he is great. He is a great figure. So if you happen to find him in your local store and you like the character from the show, then go ahead and pick him up. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. So that's pretty much it for today. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.